I start this episode by asking, does Ahara Davies need an introduction?
All you lot are paying my wages.
Floyd, I've got an issue with something you said earlier.
Let it be known we're down for the bricks. Pay no attention to none of these pricks. All about
Truth is, if you're into boxing, you know Ahara. East London fighter, storming through his amateur career, developing a reputation with devastating power. From a psychological point of view, it's important to know the man. What makes the man? A huge predictor of behaviour is your environment. Who and what surrounds you. So we head to East London, Homerton, where Ahara grew up, to try and get a further understanding of who he is.
So just walking and just like taking in the environment doesn't look completely out of the ordinary. It's an estate, yeah? You know, got about 3 or 4 floors and there's nothing that's quite different, but as you can look down the whole stream of the whole estate, there's about 300 houses just in this one little strip here. But what's quite interesting is as we was walking towards Kingsmead Estate, there's duplicates of this. This goes along for maybe about a mile long. So there's a number of estates just stacked on top of each other. And when you think about that context and you're a young child growing up, you're just a number. You're just another number here. Thinking about it even further, what opportunities do you have to be somebody when you're just a number amongst thousands of other people? That's crazy. Ahara just needed to be heard. So when you think about Ahara and the way that he speaks and the way that he is, it could be just from the need to be heard.
Since OD's last fight, he's changed coaches. He's stayed close to his roots, returning to Tony Cisse, who trained him in his early amateur days. He's also committed to keeping those who he came up with very close to him, including the likes of close friend Anthony Yard. Homerton is his home, and he still keeps himself rooted to the area that made him.
Now, at the moment it's about hard work and it's a business at the same time, but a few years ago it was literally only hard work but there wasn't any money in it.
Work, come on, work, arms. That's well done, good boy. Let's go, ready? Body. And move, angle. Let's go, come on, move, angle, then move. Let's go, ready, slip.
One of the strongest ways to keep yourself motivated is enjoyment. You got to enjoy your process, otherwise it's likely to be short-lived.
Beautiful. Hand again. Oh, they're going, son. Hand again, come on. Hand again. And next week is just speed. Everything speed.
There's been so much we've heard about his new coach and the impact that he's made. It'd be great to hear from the horse's mouth and get his thoughts on OD.
All we can do is make him more successful than he was before. You know, when he was a young kid coming up, he was going to be successful anyway. You could see it. You know, he had a punch on him and he could listen. And the good thing, he had dedication. You know, he just the will to want to win, the will to train.
And so let's just almost take this period of time of O'Hara coming to you after the Vasquez fight, asking you to coach him again till now. What's been the main difference between him in a short space of time?
The difference is that he wants to box again. He wants to be a winner. See, not the business side of it. He was more, like I said, it's the business side. He got that lovely bit of money and he thought, boom, that was it. Now there was more to add to him. There was more to come out of him, and I see the potential because I've known him. I know him.
Yeah.
I know how hard he can punch. But if you train him and develop him in the right way, and you talk to him and you tell him and you know put the hand around him and say, this is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to do it.
Fight night is approaching, and O'Hara has shared how much he's looking forward to it come Friday night, with a hope that he's drawn with a particular opponent, Tyrone McKenna. Super lightweight, who has thrown himself into a rivalry with O'Hara.
So, we've seen the way the draw's going to work.
Go ahead.
Hold up, Ian.
What?
Hold up, Ian. Hold up. What? Hold my glasses.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
That was a good shot to the body. I knew how you were going to put this fight on the thing. I was going to phone you, and say, you know what, don't put this fight on the thing. But then I thought, you know what? I know you're going to put it on the thing, but it's okay. I'm ready to talk about the fight now.